Good evening. I couldn't be bothered to get up in the morning and have do it in the morning. I've been struggling to get up all week anyhow, and I would like to say it's been quiet at the office, but not this week it hasn't. Anyway, we've got a car coming, which is a Skoda, belongs to a retired journalist, nice man, and he wants the car to see him out. And he's had it quite a few years, and the problem we got is engine management light on. It's got a slight sort of hesitation, misfire, and that's the problem he's got. So we've plugged into it, and it's come up with this code here, which is alright. Go on the bubbles. Here we go, and it's P0172, System 2 Rich. So that's the problem with the car. It's a Volkswagen, isn't it? A Skoda, all the same thing, and normally they're air leaks. So, and I will say this one nearly caught me out. So what we done is, first thing, I'd already checked fuel pressure, and we did a relative compression and all those silly little things like that, and that came up all fine, which is what I thought. But this is just like elimination of process of trying to solve the fault, and especially when you're under pressure, because it's not fun. It really isn't, because you're trying to get things fixed. The customers want the car yesterday. It isn't fun. But this one nearly got me. So what we did is we got the old smoke meter out. So we got the old smoke meter, plugged it into the old intake, into the system, and I've got no leaks, absolutely no leaks. And normally they leak. Normally leak around there, and also there's another hose around the back, leaks there. Also, because so much plastic on them now, isn't they? The plastic cracks and perishes. I mean, the brake pipe, it's not leaking. It ain't leaking at all. So, and you're under, as I say, under that pressure, and it's not good. So you're thinking, well, so what have I missed? So again, I took the spark plugs out, checked the spark plug. Well, was it misfiring? Was that causing the problem? And I got past all that, and I was quite happy with where we are. And I'm still sure there's an air leak in this system. Now, going back about 5 years ago, this very car came in, and I had a different code on there, and that was P0171, and that was where it was running lean. And what had happened is we had a mouse that had decided to climb up on top of the fuel tank and had a quick chew of the old the pipes for the evap and the vents, and that caused that one. So I'm thinking, I wonder if we've got a leak back in the tank, or to the evap coming through there. So this is what we done. And what I used to do is I used to have a cone, and we used to put it in here, and it just didn't seal. It wouldn't go in far enough. So what I've bought, and you can get these, and as I say, they're off Snap-on, and they're on special a few months ago. And what happens is you can put it right over the top, like so, and then you put your smoke meter into there, and it actually pressures up a lot more. So we've got the old smoke meter running, and I'm got the car up in the air. We're looking for smoke around the tank and everything like that. And the smoke didn't come from the back. The smoke come from the front. Wow. So, go to the front of the car, and as you can see, this pipe here, which goes to the evap tank, had decided to split, and it was still on there, but it was letting all the smoke, and this is where this is all connected to your intake, but it's got a valve here. So where I actually filled the intake up, the smoke came up into here, but where this valve was closed, it wouldn't let the smoke to here, and actually show me the leak. So I've actually got, with all this plastic stuff, and I mean, cool, you ever had them Qashqais, especially ones with the pump in the tank and the plastic connector that goes on the fuel filter, well, you'll know if you ain't got that in, and they're quite common. If you squeeze them, and yeah, they don't connect for properly every time. I end up having to put a new plastic bit in the middle to hold them in place. And this is the tool I've got. So what you can do, you can get all these connectors, all the different bits of connectors, tool, and you can actually squeeze it in. But what you do is make sure you actually put the pipe in some hot water, makes it all nice and soft, and then when you squeeze it in, it squeezes in. So I've put the actual, I've fixed the pipe, and we've plugged into it again, cleared the codes, because as soon as you take it down the road, that code came straight back. And after I've actually fixed that pipe, I take it down the road, and it doesn't come back, and I've taken it out 5 or 6 times now. So that one nearly got me. It nearly did get me. I mean, if I never filled the tank up with smoke, I wouldn't have found that one. And as I say again, when you're under pressure, it is hard work. It really is, especially the amount we got out this week. So I thought this was a good video, really, because of well, finding it. That was the main bit. So I'm going to stop waffling now, and I'm going to say good night, because it means I can get a line in the morning for an hour. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.